Hey everybody, my wife and I recently visited the Portland, Oregon area, and while we were there we visited Otto and Anita Schnitzelhaus in the Multnomah neighborhood. This is a truly family-run German restaurant. We spoke to the daughter, and her parents cook everything in the back, so we thought we'd share the experience with you, and we hope you enjoy.
So we're here at Otto and Anna's Schnitzelhaus in Portland, Oregon, and it's really cute. I kind of feel this is more authentically what I remember from my childhood in Germany, just the setting and everything. So, pretty cool. Alright, one of the things people come to Otto and Anna's for is the dill pickle soup.
It's Anita, not Anna.
It's Anita, not Anna, according to my wife, and I believe she's probably right because she researched this a lot more than I did. But that smells kind of dilly, doesn't smell super like pickly, but it smells good. We'll give it a taste and see what we think. Alright, here we go with the I believe that's real pieces of pickle or something in there. That is a strange flavor. It was good, but it's creamy, tastes dilly, and there are pieces of pickle in there, but it's not like super dill pickle. It's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Don't think of like a hamburger pickle. It's not a bread and butter pickle. It's maybe like a garlic pickle a little, but it's much more creamy and much more, I don't even know how. It's creamy and it's warming. The texture is almost like the texture of potato soup texture, but there's no potatoes in it that I can tell. That's interesting. It's good. I think the flavor is going to grow on me a little, but it was surprising. I've never tasted anything like that before in my life. Pretty good. Food came out. I got a Schnitzel sandwich and potato salad that pretty sure the potato salad's going to go to my wife because that looks like that could have mayonnaise in it. And then she got something that I can't remember the name of, but it's on the menu, and so I'll find it. It starts with an M, but it's basically like a big stuffed pasta thing from the Schwabia region of Germany. Side looks pretty good. We're gonna give everything a taste, except for maybe not the potato salad. All right, so we're gonna take a bite of this Wiener Schnitzel sandwich. So it's a pork schnitzel, some sauerkraut, Swiss cheese. We'll give it a bite. Wow. That's tasty. I'm really trying to get the taste the schnitzel, and they've done such a good job of like pounding that out and make it super, super tender. Got a few poppy seeds there. Sauerkraut's not overpowering it. It's got some mustard and things on there. That's really tasty. It's really good. All right, Wiener Schnitzel Sandwich winner. Oh, my wife is already keyed up. Oh, she's. Or we'll be back in a little while. All right, so we're gonna try this M thing that I'll put the name of in the video, but I can't remember the name of. Sorry, this is a potato. I just need to get it off my fork. Actually, that was part of the dough of the dumpling. That's really tasty. This is a challenge to get onto the fork. Okay, there we've done it. So there's some of the dumpling filling. It said it's ground meat with seasoning and made in a big dough sheet that then they make dumplings out of, and it came out as two like really long dumplings you saw in the picture. Wow, that's tasty. It's in some kind of like a jus or something, and there's parts of it that have a crunch to it. It must be like the bottom of the waitress is actually the daughter of Anita, and Otto said they're like German pot stickers. And I think I must have got a crunchy piece of that dough. That's really tasty, and the flavoring of the meat, it's really flavorful, really nice. This gets a big thumbs up. I really, really like them. Anita's and Otto's and Anita's. Whatever the name is, check it out. She said that Otto and Anita, her mom and dad, both in their 70s now, cook in the kitchen. No one else is allowed back there. This is what they do. They sell pastries. I think everyone should try to experience it if you can, before sooner rather than later. All right, really good.